Does anyone else hate it in the morning when they wake up?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I'm not suicidal, I don't want to be dead, I'm really fucking tired of people. Yeah, just really fucking tired of people. Not everyone, not all people there, you know, I've got a fiance, for example. She's alright. Yeah, but no kids, thank fuck. But it's weird because it seems to be one of the first questions people ask you whenever they meet you. Like, I started this job back a few years ago. It's a good job. It was 4 days on, 3 days off, good work-life balance. And I was my first day on the shop floor. This guy introduced the guy that was training me. This guy called Dave. He introduced himself. I said, "Hi mate, what's your name? Nice to meet you." I said, "Craig." He went, "Oh, nice to meet you, Craig. Got any kids?" And I thought, "Fucking hell, that was a bit quick." But I said, "No," and he was like, "Oh." I said, what about you, Dave? You got any kids? He went, "Oh yeah, I've got 3. I was like, "Busy boy." Yeah. And then sort of half an hour later, so there's a bit of meaningful sort of small talk and stuff. He said, "So, if you've got no kids, Craig, what do you do on the weekend?" And I said, "Whatever the fuck I want." And the realization hit, and he's like, "Oh." I was like, "Well, what about you, Dave? What do you do?" And he said, "Well, you know, we work here 4 days a week, but on the Friday I wake up at 5 to come in here to do a 10-hour shift for the overtime because we need the money. And then on Friday evening I get home about 5 o'clock, have a quick bite to eat. I've got to take Billy to MMA because he's got MMA all night. So we get home about 10 o'clock. I'm straight to bed because then Saturday morning I come in and do a few more hours overtime. And then it's Johnny does football in the afternoons, but the team he plays for, there's like 5 or 6 teams, and they all just do a tournament every Saturday. So that goes on until Saturday evening. And I get home Saturday evening, and then have a quick bite to eat and go to bed because Jenny, we've got to go horse riding with Jenny on a Sunday morning, and Sunday afternoon. So I stop at McDonald's on the way between the horse riding and her dance troupe, because then we do the dance troupe, which is in the afternoon, and that goes on to about 5 in the evening, and I get home, and then we've had a roast dinner, and then I go to bed about 8 o'clock, so I'll be up at 5 o'clock to be back in on work on in the morning. I was like, sounds fun. So, yeah, no kids for me. But we've got 2 dogs. We've got 2 dogs though, and I much prefer dogs over people. There's a thing I've noticed as a dog owner is people will always say things about your dog when they first meet it that they would never say about a person when you just meet them, you know. See an old one, "Oh, you're an old boy, aren't you?" Another one, "Oh, what a little chunk." "Oh, you're a lovely colour." Yeah, but social media has really opened up this severe hatred of other people for me. But, you on social media, mate? Yeah? You got one of these on there, one of these? Do your own research. See that guy? You got one on there? It's probably you, isn't it, actually? Yeah, should have picked someone else. I should have looked into it a bit more. Yeah, you know, it got big during the pandemic, you know, like the anti-vaccine stuff, but they died off pretty quickly, so that's fine. The theory's still there, but yeah. But I met one of these do your own research guys in real life once, and it was quite an experience that I'm going to tell you about right now. So this was back when masks were mandatory in buildings and social distancing and all that bollocks we're fucking bored of. But I was at a service station and I put a food order in, I was looking for my food order, there's a few other people around, there's these 2 greasy looking kids in the corner with no masks on, and I'm just stood there, I was like, oh God, and he's looking at me and he's looking at everyone, I can see them talking, and then this guy walks in, lovely colour, and he goes, "Where the fuck's your mask?" And I was like, oh shit. I said, don't do this. So they just start barking at each other like dogs, and I'm like, shit, I'm just looking straight ahead, like, don't do this, don't make eye contact, don't make contact. They carry on, and then it dies off. This guy gets his food, and he goes, and these 2 little greasy kids are still stood there, and I was like, fuck. And I just happened to look, and he was staring right at me, and made eye contact, and he went, "It doesn't work." And I just went, "Don't care." And he goes, "No, you need to look into it, mate, do your research." I said, "I don't care." He said, "No, you need to look like, look online, but like, not like online, but like deeper online." I went, "Hey guy, that's online." And yeah, and then as he carried on talking and trying to explain to me that his masks were all some sort of conspiracy, I don't fucking know. And he just turned into, can anyone remember the Peanuts cartoons, Charlie Brown cartoons? And the teacher that's all I could hear. And then all of a sudden, my eyes glazed over and I just went, no! Got my food and left. I love looking into conspiracy theories, not because I believe them, just because they're fucking batshit crazy. My favourite one is flat Earth. Do we have any flat Earth believers in? Thank fuck for that. But yeah, one of the taglines for flat Earth is join the Flat Earth Society. We have believers all around the globe. That tells you everything you need to know about that group of people. But there's one thing in particular that I didn't get the premise. Someone asked, I saw a thing once where someone had asked them, why isn't there Flat Mars Society? And they said, well, NASA proved that Mars is round. I was like, okay. So NASA proved that all the other goes round, round, flat, round, 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 round. Why are we so special? But apparently these people believe it. And then I got so into reading about this once. There's this guy, now, I don't know if anyone's heard of him, this guy called Mike Hughes.
No.
No? He dubbed himself Mad Mike Hughes, which, if someone gives themselves that nickname, it tells you everything you need to know about the type of person they are. And he was an avid flat earther, and he wanted to build a rocket to go up into the atmosphere to prove that the Earth was flat, and take pictures and show the whole world that the government was lying. So somehow he managed to get another. He tried for years to raise the money, and every time it just failed. It was like $100 here, $100 there. Never worked. But then, late in 2019, he actually managed to raise enough money to build this rocket. And I think it was February 2020, he managed to actually get a launch date set. It was in a desert in America, obviously. And the launch date comes, and everything's ready. They've got documentary crews there, because it was, I think, Discovery. We're filming a documentary about him as well. And launch date comes, and he's sat in this rocket, and he's ready to go up and blow this whole thing out of the water. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, and apparently neither is he, because as the rocket took off, the landing parachute got caught on something and ripped, and the rocket just plummeted to the ground and he fucking died. So I don't know about you guys, but I really think that before building his own rocket, he probably should have done his own research. Thank you.